Good afternoon. Just gonna find my playlist here. And we're gonna get started on finding our center within. Isn't that great? So I just have a little music with us today, and I'm gonna wait a couple minutes, see if we can get somebody on here. I know that it's both early in some places and late in others. And as we just take this time right now to come in, we're just gonna remember that I'm here to talk about finding your center within. But as you listen to the words of this song and we go into our spiritual mind treatment, I want you to know that today's little mini course of 15 minutes is merely just a reminder, because that center, that ball of light, that joy, everything, the pizzazz is in your center. It's just a reminder. So closing our eyes, inhale, and when you're ready, exhale, taking some nice deep breaths. My love is just a reminder to find your center. And as we're here and we just remember that love is just a reminder to find your center, we recognize that we are part of the one collective. That center that is within us is connected to each and every one of you. And we know that we can understand that we are that center. We are the I am within us, that center, that light, that ball of fire. And just for this morning, I just declare that each of us can feel that light and ball of fire from our own center, brightening us from the inside of our soul. And I just say thank you to all of you for being here, for watching on replay, and for loving yourself enough to connect to your center. And I release this now into the universe. And together we say, and so it is. Good morning, Leanne. I'm just talking about how this is a song. I love Trevor Hall. And I love his song, A Reminder. And it's just a reminder that, my love is just a reminder to find your center. And so in talking about finding our center from within today, I know that everyone's had that time where you just have felt so much joy. It wells up right here, and this is our solar plexus. And the color is actually, this beautiful, beautiful yellow. And so it's like the sunlight from within, right? That's the light. That's the center that we want to tap into. And with life and things that happen, whether it be marriage, children, death, birth, losing a job, a pandemic, quarantine, vaccines, you name it. Life just has everything going on. And sometimes we hear the phrase, dimming our light dims for whatever reason. And today I'm just going to give you a few tools. We're going to do a little breathing meditation right now about finding that light. Because that light actually doesn't dim. And the truth, the universal truth behind it is if we think of the sun, because that's what that is, that solar plexus in our chakra, our yellow chakra right here, right at the base of our sternum, right at the bottom, right here between our breastplate. That's our solar plexus. If you guys, this is Facebook, so I can't show you my solar plexus tattoo. But, we think of that as our solar flare, and you think of the sun. When you think of the sun, do you think the sun is thinking, oh, I don't have enough sunlight for all the planets today? I don't think so. The sun is infinite amount of rays and solar flares, as we are. And that is the center that we want to tap into. So as we just place our feet on the ground right here, we're going to take some nice deep breaths in. And on that inhale, I want you to suspend it, and I want you to take your right thumb, and I just want you to find your solar plexus with your right thumb, and then your left. And then I want you to bring those hemispheres together and exhale. And inhale through the nose. And suspend that breath. And within that suspension, I want you to imagine a ball of beautiful, bright yellow light. And exhale through your mouth. And inhale. With each inhale, imagining that ball of light growing so much it expands your hands out in front of you. And exhale. And imagine that ball of solar light. With each inhale, it's expanding. Getting even brighter. And with the exhale, it spreads out into the universe and the world around you. Expanding bigger with each breath until your arms become so wide that you're bringing in that light. And each time you breathe in that light, you expand even further. And you let a little bit of that story go about your light. And exhale that light out into the universe. And when you're ready and that light has completely encompassed you, set your hands in your lap. Open your eyes. That's what a sun does, right? We know suns have solar flares. But what I want you to do is every morning, as you connect and you expand with your breath, that you visualize that connection of that bright yellow light. That is our inner center. That's what tells us what's right or wrong. That's when we're about to walk in somewhere and we think, oh, I just don't have a good feeling about this. And when we're not in line with our center, when we don't understand what that center is, we say, I'm going to push through it anyway. And then you think later, oh, I shouldn't have gone in there. I knew it. I could feel it. Trust. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Understand that that center, that solar plexus, that golden ray of light, it's you. It's you. You don't have to ask a source, a friend, even a spiritual figure that's outside of you. You tap into your center, and when you do, you sit, you wait, and you hear that answer. Because oftentimes when we ask for our center to show us that light, to be that bright and vibrant flare for us and guide us, light that path for us, we forget to listen. And so our first thing that we have to do after bringing and expanding that golden light that is our center, through meditation, through prayer, whatever that is for you, as you expand it and can feel surrounded, the next thing is to remember and to trust it. So we can say yes. We can say hell yes, right? When it's a good yes. And when it's wishy-washy, we trust that center. When we see someone that we know we need to lift up and shine that light, we don't think to ourselves, oh, I have too many people to shine my light on. Because like the sun, we have an infinite amount from our center. We have enough in our center to guide and light our path, as well as to trust ourselves that that light is infinite. So when we wake up in the morning and we expand that, just like this song, we just let the old story go. And we know that that light is enough not only for ourselves, but also that light is enough to shine on Leanne, on everyone else that we touch in our lives. We always have that. That light is infinite. And tapping into that center right now, I want you to know that you are the sun. You are that center. Good morning, Tiara. Just here talking about tapping into our center, remembering that golden light. Because that's what matters. And as we're here right now, just one more time, we're going to do the same breathing exercise. Because really, it's not that complicated, finding our center. It's remembering that it's right here in our solar plexus. Remembering that the sun has infinite amount of light, as do we. And listening to the song, knowing I love you because I have infinite amount of love. And that it's merely a reminder to find your center. And we thank Trevor Hall for these words and this song and gratitude as we close our eyes. We remember that this is just a reminder to find your center. And as you love yourself right now, releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth, letting your face relax, with each breath expanding that golden yellow light of your solar plexus. Exhaling that light out into the world. Find your center. My love is just a reminder. My love is just a reminder. Find your center. My love is just a reminder. Our love is just a reminder. Finding our center and lifting our right hand and placing it over our heart. Our left hand over our right. Remember, our love is just a reminder to find our center. And when that light fades and things feel like they're going wrong, remember to find your center. Finding our center within, we give gratitude for. We give gratitude, gratitude, gratitude for the light that expands within us. For the solar flares that not only we experience, but the solar flares that we can give others in that light. And taking another deep breath in. Remembering that here today, TGIF Friday, our love, the time we spend together, with each inhale, we expand that love, and it's a reminder as we exhale to find our center. Infinite loves. Yes, Tiara, infinite love, just like the sun. The sun never said, I don't have enough light to shine on the planets. And the next time someone says to you, oh, can you be here? Oh, I could use prayer. And you think, I have so much to do. I challenge you, find your center. Tap into that center, not only for yourself, but remind yourself of the solar flare that you have within you. And remind yourself you have infinite amounts of love, infinite amounts of time. That is universal truth. Make that change in perception. Be your own soulmate. Be your one true love. Thank you guys for joining me, Leanne, Tiara, and anybody else on the replay. This is just a reminder to find your center. Happy Friday, and we'll see you next week.